Okay.
I think that's in focus.
You think?
I'm pretty sure it's in focus. Stop looking at me.
What is up, gamers? Today I'm making a Broadway tier list that one of you have suggested me on my Instagram, and I'm basically doing musicals that I have seen. So these are just a couple of musicals. Not a couple, that's kind of a lot, I don't know. Some of them I've seen on Broadway, some of them are movies, some of them I saw them on YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna be basically ranking them from the actual best, really good, pretty good, it's okay, kind of bad, really bad, and the actual worst. So I have some musicals here on the bottom. I'm gonna start them in order just so it doesn't get messy. I'm pretty sure if I like do this, it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever. So let's start with Mean Girls. Okay, obviously Mean Girls was first a book, then a movie, and now a musical. So I really liked Mean Girls. The thing is, like, the music isn't that great, especially what's that one song? At all. It Roars? It Roars? Is that what it's called? Yeah, It Roars. So I mean, it does have a good story, and the set is pretty amazing because they got like this big like wall screen thing at the back, which looks incredible. I mean, I'd probably put it at like, it's okay, it's pretty good, I'll say pretty good, I don't know, I like musicals too much to rank them below it's okay. Waitress. I love Waitress. A lot of the music makes me cry, and I love all the characters, I love the story, and I love the music obviously. I think it's a really good musical and there's a lot that goes on. I just found out it was actually based off of a movie that I did not know existed. I watched this musical with my mom and she didn't really like it that much. She's also like a really big theater fan. I would still recommend it though, because it does have a really cute story and it gets sad, but then there's still a happy ending at the end basically. I'd probably put Waitress at like, I don't know. I'm still gonna put it at pretty good, okay? Don't judge me, okay? No, wait. I'll put it, nah, I'm gonna put it there. Alright. Okay, the next one that we have up is School of Rock, and some of you might know this as the movie School of Rock with Jack Black. It was just amazing. But the thing I really like about School of Rock is that the kids actually like play the instruments then and there. Like, it's not just like them playing a bunch of strings. I even remember hearing one of the kids mess up during the musical, which I felt so bad. They do an amazing job, especially because they're like elementary kids, like in a musical on tour. Well, I saw it on tour, but I don't know. I would honestly rank it really good just because, I mean, the kids are just so talented. All the music is amazing because it's all rock and I love rock, so I'm putting it up to really good. Okay, Anastasia. Anastasia was the musical is basically based off the movie also, which I just realized that like all of these have movies, but whatever, we're just gonna go with it. I love the Anastasia story. It's so beautiful, and I mean all the colors for that musical are just so like purples and yellows, and they're just so pretty. I'm sorry. And all the music is so good, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say this name right. Christy Altamar? Okay, I'm pretty sure her name is Christy Altamare. I think she does a really good job. Singing and acting, of course. Her voice is absolutely amazing. I just love the story, you know. It does get a little bit boring, like in the second act. I remember it specifically got boring during the song Land of Yesterday. I don't know, I felt like it was super long. It might have been me, because when I saw how long the actual song was, it's supposed to be like 4 minutes. It just felt so long, and I just got kind of bored, but like towards the end it got really good, and I mean, I would probably say it's pretty good, because I just said it was pretty good. So, Carrie is our next one. Okay, so, I mean, I love Carrie. The idea of this musical is kind of weird. I mean, you wouldn't expect Carrie, a Stephen King novel, to be a musical. I mean, it's a very traumatizing, horrific, psychologically scary concept. But I mean, I love Carrie. I've read the book, I've seen all the movies, I've seen the musical. I do love the music, but the idea of it being a musical kind of just throws me off, and it's just kind of weird to see it as a musical. I mean, it's something different, but I would say it's okay. I'm not gonna say it's bad, cause I don't know, I like it, but it's okay. Alright, so the next one, Phantom of the Opera. If you have never heard of Phantom of the Opera, you need to get out and go culture yourself. Okay, so I'm already gonna put Phantom like all the way up here. I'm gonna put it to the actual best. I mean, it's got everything. It's got great music, great acting, great singing, great sets, great costumes. I mean, it's so good. The story is kind of simple, I would say that, but it's still really good. Yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Everything is just beautiful. The plot's kind of weird if you think about it.
A little bit.
The plot's kind of weird if you think about it, but I mean, it's still good. I hated Cats. It was so boring, and that might sound a little bit weird because I love cats, like physical cats, but this musical was just so boring. I didn't understand why everybody wanted to be a Jellicle cat. I mean, it just didn't make any sense to me. I do appreciate all the music and the dancing was incredible, but I mean, it just wasn't a musical for me. It was just really bad. They were like really good dancers though, like, and like especially acting like a cat, like that's just kind of sounds a little bit weird, but they did a really good job, and all the costumes were absolutely amazing, and the makeup was flawless. I'd still say that it was really bad because I did not like it. Alright, Wicked is another very popular musical. I would say it is actually one of the best musicals. Again, it's got everything. I think it has a really unique story because, I mean, it basically took Elphaba, who was the Wicked Witch. They took her perspective and it just made it like, I don't know, I really liked it, and I'm gonna put it all the way at the top. It's just iconic, it's the best. So is the set. I mean, the orchestra is so beautiful. I feel like if you have never seen a musical ever before, Wicked should be your first because it is literally one of the best. Alright, Hairspray! Hairspray! You're looking at me like with disgust.
I don't like that.
I really love Hairspray. I love all the music. When you think of musical, like, I always think of like Hairspray because it's just so beautiful. I love it. I don't know where I would rate it though. I'll say really good because, like, I don't know, I just love the music. I thought it was really funny and it's just so cute, and I would definitely recommend it for like families and all that. It's set in 1962, so if you like the 60s or anything like Grease, because it was around that time, I would definitely recommend it. So alright, Heathers! Heathers was technically the first musical I got into. The first song I heard was Candy Store, and I loved it, and I would sing it like all day at school in 9th grade. Some of you might know that Heathers was actually a movie from the 1980s. 89, I'm pretty sure. 1989 was when the movie came out, and it was really dark. It's a pretty dark musical. So it kind of does remind me of Carrie a little bit. It didn't make it on Broadway. It's an off-Broadway production, just like Carrie. I don't know, I really liked it. Most of the musicals that I'm gonna talk about, I liked, just because those are the ones I've seen, and the ones that I've seen are the ones that I've liked. But I would probably say that it's pretty good. And I noticed that like there's so many that are pretty good. I don't know, I love the music, and I feel like the original Broadway casting does an amazing job. I did not really like the West End version. It just did not, I don't know, I didn't like the voices. I just thought that the whole British thing was not that great. Alright, so Hello Dolly is a really old musical. I'm pretty sure it came out in the 60s? I don't know. It did get boring like halfway through. I'm probably gonna say that it's okay. I mean, it's not the best. There's some like really good hits from this musical, but the story's kind of bland and it didn't seem like very entertaining, you know? Alright, the next one, Dear Evan Hansen. Dear Evan Hansen is probably my favorite, if not one of my favorite musicals. I mean, it's just amazing. It gets really sad and it's very emotional. So it's not really like a musical where it's got like dancing and all of that, and the set isn't that great, but the story is what makes it really good, especially the acting, because to play the role of Evan Hansen is extremely exhausting and tiring and very difficult to express so much emotion. So I'm gonna say that it's really good. I'm gonna put it all the way here because it's just so good, you know. And of course, Ben Platt's voice is alright. Rent. Rent is another very popular musical. This one, I'm not sure. I think it came out in the 80s or 90s. I'm not sure. Well, like there's like about 8 main characters, I'm pretty sure. But they kind of go through their own things, and the music is so good. I mean, it reminds me of School of Rock. It's basically rock music, and it's just like all the voices are so good. All the characters are so like different, and I mean, I like the musical because of the music and the characters basically. But I'm gonna say that it's okay because the story just doesn't seem that great, you know. Alright, Be More Chill. There's like a lot of mixed reviews for Be More Chill. I feel like you either love it or you hate it. But I'm kind of in between. Kind of say it's a pretty bad musical. I mean, I like it, but I'd say it's bad. Like the singing is not that great. I like the story. I love the characters. It just does not look like a good musical. Mostly based on the singing. Nobody is really a good singer. Most of the songs don't have really good lyric writing. Some of them are really like catchy, but it's kind of bad. I'm not gonna say it's really bad or the actual worst, but I'm just gonna say it's kind of bad, just a little bit. Alright, The Last 5 Years. It's basically 2 characters that are in love, and it basically tells the story of like their relationship, which is not really so unique. It's not like there's anything special about it. It does a good job with the music. The story is kind of boring, so I'm gonna say that it's kind of bad. I mean, I would still listen to the soundtrack, just like the most popular songs, because those are the ones that are the best. But it's not the best, you know? Okay, now that I think about it, I'm actually gonna put Cats in the actual worst category. The next one is Mamma Mia, and a lot of my friends know that I do not like this musical. I did not like it at all. Both of the movies, Mamma Mia, the first movie and the second movie, the Here We Go Again one, I mean, they're like a 3 out of 5 star ratings, maybe 3.5. Like, it's not so great. I don't understand the hype. And it doesn't even have original music, and I just think that the singing is pretty bad. The ending was terrible. I did not like the ending. I was like, what the heck? Why can't you just get married to this guy? And so I'm just gonna rate it to really bad, because no. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it there. Alright, my next one is Little Shop of Horrors. I love the music for Little Shop of Horrors. The story is really weird. I mean, you got this like plant turned into like this big monster and basically wants to kill everyone. But I love the music. I'm gonna say that it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's okay. But I mean, if you're into monster plants, then go ahead, by all means. I think that the plot is what throws people off, because it's just like, what is going on? What is this plant doing in a musical? But yeah. Alright, Book of Mormon is our next one. I'm automatically gonna say that it's okay also. I'm sorry, no, I don't know. I'm gonna say it's okay, but it's not like the best, because first of all, like it does get a little bit offensive at some points, but the music is so great. I love the music. I don't know, I just love to see all the different characters and all that, but it is hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. Like, there are some really good funny moments, but I am gonna say it's okay. Alright, and our last one, Les Mis. I think I'm also gonna say it's okay. I basically love anything above the kind of bad category. To be honest, like, some of the ones that I like are not the greatest musicals, but that's my opinion, okay? Anyways, Les Mis. So Les Mis does get boring. I remember watching it with some of the drama club members at my school, and I was like falling asleep. I was actually falling asleep. I don't know if it was because, I mean, it was Friday and I've had a long week and I just want to go home and nap, but I just thought it was so boring, and I was so excited to see this musical, and the music is really good. I swear the music is really good. It's similar to like Phantom of the Opera. I didn't understand what was going on because, okay, so my camera just turned off, so I'm gonna try to remember what I said last. It just was boring, and I don't know. It might be me. I was falling asleep. But yeah, okay. Alright, and that is basically it for this video. Leave a like. Subscribe, obviously. I'm trying to record more videos this summer so that I can actually have like videos on this channel. Okay.
Sad.
Goodbye. Subscribe. Thank you.